Listen, y'all, what's going on? It's your girl, Neffyraps. It's the vibe session, y'all, right here, Power214 Radio. You already know the vibes, baby. Y'all know how we doing things. We feature some of the dopest independent artists, not just from right here in the Triple D, y'all, but from all over the world. And we got another super dope one today, y'all. I'm so excited to have ChaseMillions on the show. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
There we go. It's a vibe. Listen, to all my listeners, if y'all listening right now, if y'all knew what we had to go through today to get this popping, y'all be like, listen, somebody trying to, rain on y'all little parade, make y'all not vibrate high, but we always bring in the vibes, period, Pooh. Okay. Because it's a crazy time in the world right now. ChaseMillions, there's so much going on. So it's like, across the globe, I feel the morale is a little low, but what we're going to try to do on the show today is, make it dope and inspire people, even though it's a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to have a good show. We're going to have a good vibe.
All right, awesome. I'm excited. I really appreciate y'all having me on and everything like that.
Absolutely. So let's jump right on into it. ChaseMillions, for our listeners that's listening in that may not be familiar with you, your brand, tell us what city you repping today.
All right. Well, pretty much, man, I rep a lot of cities, but I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale / Miami. You know what I mean? Because we love the 24, 365, type of summer vibes that we always have down here and everything like that. But, I'm also fresh from Atlanta. So shout out to all my Atlanta people, College Park, Riverdale, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we got some Fort Lauderdale, some Miami in there. We got some Hotlanta in there. All lit cities. Unfortunately, also cities that are kind of going through a lot right now with the COVID thing. I mean, I know Florida is like top of the country right now. So is that where you are right now, or are you in Atlanta?
No. I'm in Miami right now.
Okay, you're in Miami. So you got like the first things first, fresh off the press. We can get what's really going on in Miami right from you, ChaseMillions. So let us in on what life is like battling COVID and Black Lives Matter in Miami right now.
All right, I dig it. Well, pretty much, I mean, they just put us back to phase 1, so they're shutting everything back down, right? But on one hand, everything is quote unquote shut down, but on the other hand, people having like these secret, covert parties and everything like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I guess it's confusing because it's like they tell me I can't go to South Beach, but then I look on my IG and I see like all my homies popping bottles on South Beach. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. It is what it is. But everyone is staying safe, and we're just trying to do the best we can and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's the best way you can do it because there's so much conflicting information coming out. Exactly. It's like, okay, it's kind of like every man for himself right now. Exactly. Which can be a scary place. But I'm glad to see you alive and well, and you fresh. Listen, man, if y'all can see ChaseMillions, once y'all see this video come out, he's sitting over there in the chain. He in the studio, he vibing. So he like, what? Ain't nobody worried about no COVID. We good over here. I like to see it.
Exactly. There's a healing factor like Wolverine going. It's always about health. And man, plus, we have the little concoctions. We got the ginger with the pineapple and the mango fresh off the tree. You know what I mean? So, we make sure that we practice good health at all times. You know what I'm saying?
That is so important. And I love juicing. So I might need y'all to send me something. What we got? Some mango juice. We got some sour sop. What's up with it?
Some coconut water. You know what I'm saying? Fresh off the tree. Some mangoes fresh off the tree. Did you know, like FYI, right? Coconut water has this protein in it called lichen, right? It's a natural antibiotic. So when you take it, it actually kills germs in your body. That's why when you see the Jamaicans, like they be drinking all the coconut water, that's why they stay healthy. You feel me? So
Jamaicans are always healthy. Jamaicans are the healthiest people I know. They'll never get sick. They cook all their food. Y'all not playing. I love Jamaican food, by the way. Okay. One of my favorites.
Favorite Jamaican food.
I love the curry shrimp. I like the plantains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love the rice and peas. You know what I'm saying? The cabbage. I know the vibes. Come on, ChaseMillions. What's going on? I know the vibes.
You got a great palate. You got a great palate.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I love Jamaican food. Now, it was something that I tried that almost made me grow one hair right here. What's that, Scotch? What's that, Scotch bonnet or something?
Yeah, that's kind of strong. Yeah.
Listen, it's worse than Everclear, y'all. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that'll get you right. That'll definitely get you right. You know what I mean?
I love it. Okay, Chase. So listen, man, we got ChaseMillions on the phone. We having a great time on the Vibe Session. Tell us a little bit about how you got into the whole music game in the first place. Did you have family doing music? Did you see somebody on TV that inspired you? What led you to start making music?
Man, I was in the 8th grade, and pretty much in the 8th grade, we were rapping like other people's songs. So this guy named Angelo, he was like, "Hey, I have a great idea. Let's write our own verse." So like I went home and I wrote my verse, and I just fell in love. And like ever since then, I was unfortunately, like, my grades started suffering because instead of studying math, I was just in class just writing raps. And I just kind of fell in love with the whole craft. You know what I mean? Just, putting the words together in such a way that it resonates with the people. You know what I mean? And then, obviously, once you started rapping, then at lunch, you always got that one person with the number 2 pencil that puts the fire beats down. And we just started freestyling in the cypher. And you just see people, granted, first starting off, it was kind of horrible. I got booed by the whole cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? But, we didn't let that stop anything. You know what I mean? We just kept on mastering the craft until we start getting the oohs and the ahs and the cheers. You feel me?
Okay. I like that. It reminds me of like the, what's the movie with Eminem? The Last Mile?
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah. Fun fact, right?
He got booed, right?
Yeah, he definitely got booed.
Yeah.
Fun fact on that, though. The very first time I got paid off of rap music was when that movie came out. I was in the parking lot, right? And I was battling a crew, and the boxer, Sweet Pea Whitaker, R.I.P., he came and he saw me like battling, and he had an artist with him. So he bet me $150 that whoever could win the battle, and I slaughtered his artist. You know what I'm saying? And I got paid $150. That was the very first time I got paid off of rap music.
Nice. I like that. Okay, cool. So you was hustling off the rap early, though. It takes some people time to make some money doing it.
I have a good business acumen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just about opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like with my spirit, like, opportunities, because it's a track. Since I be moving so fast, the kinetic energy I put out brings opportunities to me. And I just take advantage of the opportunities.
Yes. I love that word. Energy, vibe, zone. That's what this show is all about. I love it. Okay, cool. So I kind of want to unpack a few things that you said there. I have a feeling that you might be into some spirituality, some manifestations kind of things. Is that something you into a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I got meditation tatted on me. But meditation, I got it tatted on me with the chakras and everything like that. So when I discovered meditation, it just changed my life. You know what I mean? It really just changed my life.
Absolutely. So, yeah. And you also mentioned something I think is so important, being independent in this new era, being independent in 2020 as an entertainer, as an artist. It's so important to have business acumen because, this is an industry where you will get eaten whole, alive, without any, or without somebody with you that knows a little bit about that. So tell us how important it is for you to not only be the artist, the creative, the visionary, but to also have that side as well.
Well, I come from, first off, I like to refer to myself as a rapper, right? And now granted, there's a lot of bad connotations to that, but for me, it's like Jay-Z's a rapper, Drake's a rapper, Lil Wayne's a rapper, 50 Cent's a rapper. And it's all about having that balance of not only creating the art, but also handling the business within the art, which is the music business. That's how, under the tutelage of watching a whole bunch of Jay-Z interviews, that's how I was kind of taught, right? And so the thing about the artist connotation, if people do their research, even Leonardo da Vinci, he had that problem. He had that frustration of always having to produce art and attach himself to rich families like the Medicis in order for him to survive. But he decided to innovate, and then that's when he started making, like, war weapons. Pretty much he uses art to make other type of machines and then sell it. So he became a hustler, within the sense. And so now you know, in 2020, it's kind of like the artist is the person who's supposed to just stay in the studio 24 hours and then let everyone else pull into business. And they've been telling this lie saying that the music business is 10% art and 90% business. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just a way that they try to control and brainwash the artist so they could, lack of a better word, rape the artist and try to get whatever's whatever. So it's pretty much, you know, like I said, you have to handle the business. I mean, like you have a product, like God has put creativity within us. So when we conjure it up and bring it into the physical form, you know what I'm saying? It could be sold. You know what I mean? And I always kind of been on that. Like I always been on being independent. Like I'm from the school of, you know, shooting a music video, pressing up DVDs and hitting the corner and just trying to sell the DVDs. I'm trying to out hustle the bootleg man. You know what I mean? A bootleg man trying to sell you that new Tyler Perry movie, and I'm over here trying to sell you that ChaseMillions music video. You know what I mean? And so, and it takes a lot of hustle and it takes a lot of grind, but it's nothing more satisfying seeing someone not only enjoy your music, but also put money into your pocket. You know what I'm saying? When CDs were being phased out, everyone was like, no, you don't sell CDs. But I'm looking around, I'm like, yo, all these cars still got CD players in there. You know what I mean? So I pressed up the CDs, you know what I mean? And so I was out there selling CDs and everything like that. And people had to, you know, use their phone, take their phone off the Bluetooth, you know what I'm saying? Dust off the CD player in their car, put the CD in there. But as soon as they put it in there, I get my bread. So that's how I kind of just be building it up like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Dope. I respect the hustle. Always got to respect the hustle.
You gotta keep the hustle alive. Keep the hustle alive. You feel me?
And the hustler will always win over the talent. And here's why. I'm not saying that talented people can't be hustlers. Okay, look at us. We here. What's up? What's up with it?
Exactly.
However, I think that a lot of people with talent feel like that's enough. And we here to tell you that ain't enough. You gotta have more than that. And I'm not trying to like bring on nobody's parade, but I like to be a realist.
No, right on the parade.
Because when you're real with yourself, nothing's a shot. You can't be mad at nobody. You gotta be real with yourself, right?
Exactly. I mean, that's my biggest pet peeve. Seeing someone with talent that don't put the work into it. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest pet peeve. I hate it. And that's what I'm saying. That's what be giving artists and rappers the bad name. That person who's super talented but is late to the interview. You know what I mean? Super talented, you know what I'm saying? But he's not cranking out the songs. You feel me? So it's like, versus you have people like Future and Young Thug, they're cranking out 10, 11 songs, you know what I'm saying, in a night. You feel me? Like my single, Sexy Drinks, I recorded that at the Hit Factory. So Javier also recorded Lil Wayne. And he telling me Lil Wayne in there 16 hours recording, and I'm sitting here like, all right, I got to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I might put in a little 9 hours in there, but, you know, it's time to set that alarm clock and put in that 16-hour session. You feel me? Because I will not be out work. You feel me?
It's work. I think Eminem even said he treats the studio like a 9 to 5. Like, I could be wrong, y'all. Y'all got to find the link, make sure I'm right. You know, fact check me. But he said something like he goes in 9 to 5, it's all music. That's it. And he clocks out and goes home. Like, he treats it like a job. So I think as much as we enjoy it and it's passion and it's fun and it's fulfilling, it is a job. It does require that extra hustle. Absolutely. So listen, man, ChaseMillions, he dropping all kind of gems on y'all. If y'all not catching it, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. But at the end of the day, definitely dope. So, okay, cool. So I want to pick your brain a little bit about some of your personal musical influences. I know we mentioned a little bit about it earlier, but your influences, how do you feel like they've influenced your sound? Because it's fusions of hip hop going on right now. You might hear something that mixes pop and hip hop, or you might hear something that mixes hip hop and Afrobeat, or you might hear the sad boy vibes that's going on. There's this whole genre of sad boy. Where would you place your music, you know, and your vibe in all of that?
I mean, I make hustle music, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hustler. So it's kind of like, even though I was introduced to rap, you know what I'm saying, with Lil Wayne and Future, you know what I mean? I started doing my research on the actual culture of hip hop. And like one thing I realized about hip hop is that it's able to take control of all forms of music. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, we have the #1 single in country music right now, which is hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But hip hop is such a powerful force shouts out to KRS-One, you know what I'm saying? The teacher. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you just see how powerful hip hop is. So then doing the research, then I came across 50 Cent. You know what I mean? You see how he got shot 9 times. He's on a hospital bed. But not only did he have the physical strength to survive that, but also the mental fortitude, you know what I'm saying, to get through that. Then you start listening to Jay-Z, and you're seeing like how he's moving, and how he's articulating not only his raps, but he's also teaching us, you know what I'm saying, like how to get through the game, and, you know, how to learn from his experiences. Then you learn from Future, you know what I mean, how much time he's putting into the studio. Future said that he might have to make 100 songs just to get that one song that's gonna, you know, take him to the next level. So it's like, not only do you see their grind and their hustle and their passion, you know what I mean? Like, once you start studying it kind of infiltrates your music. So for me, like, I got reggae records, you know what I'm saying? I got pop records, you know what I mean? I got Latin records. I got trap records, because I was in the street at one point in time, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like all these life experiences, you just kind of put it into music, and you just, you know, because it's not about albums, it's about playlists. You know what I mean? So it's like, you just got to make sure you have all the songs to make sure you can have get in all playlists at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I could dig that. I heard you mention a little bit, you know, about you being in the streets, and, you know, we all got a pass in one way or the other. You know, I don't like to talk about mine, because y'all be like, Neffy! But anyway, we'll get there one day. But I want to get into some of that for you, because I think that's a great way to connect with your fans, for them to know you better. So tell us a little bit about how that was for you, and what made you kind of shift the energy to do what you're doing right now, instead of being out there in the streets.
I mean, pretty much it was like, you know, first off, I was in the Army, you know what I mean? And so even before that, so I pretty much was a bad kid growing up. I got expelled and everything like that. And this is before I discovered meditation, you know what I mean? So I went into the military. I went to military school, then went into the military. So when I got out, I was still kind of like in that, I got to get the bread, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, I just end up being in the College Park. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give myself a little pass, because like pretty much what happened was I had a job, right? And I was making like $11 an hour. And I was rushing to that job, and I hopped in my car and I drove up, and I got hit by a diesel truck, like driver's side, right? It messed my shoulder up. And so my job wouldn't let me work because of liabilities, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I still had to pay this mortgage and everything like that. And so in turn, you know, I started, you know, selling music in the streets. I mean, but then selling music in the streets, then I started meeting a whole bunch of people. And then I started throwing stripper parties, you know what I'm saying, at my house. So I'm here throwing stripper parties, and my music is playing in the stripper parties. But what ended up happening is the strippers opened me up to this opportunity of management, you know what I'm saying? And so, and that's where like the business acumen came in. So I started managing the strippers and everything like that. And one time, like, so a doctor who was a doctor at UGA, he came to my stripper party, right? And so instead of paying for VIP, he took the stripper to like a hotel, and the stripper, while he was in the shower, stole his car, drove out, you know what I'm saying? And then like, it just got crazy. And so the strippers, people came looking for her, like, yo, where she's at? She was supposed to be dancing at this party, and come to find out, she was like bipolar. And so that's when my empathy kicked in, and I didn't realize that the girls who were working, because, you know, when they're working, what I'm seeing is they're having fun and they're making a lot of money. So from my perspective, I'm helping them feed their families, and I'm being the good guy. But then when you start realizing that, you know, not all strippers, but the girls I was working with, they had mental issues. And then I started realizing, like, all right, this is not super cool. You know what I mean? And so even though I was making good bread and making good money, I kind of like decided to kind of step back from that, focus on music. And I actually learned the skills I learned from that. I ended up opening up a really successful hair salon in Atlanta at the time. So I don't do hair, but I just know how to provide opportunities and manage, you know what I'm saying? And so I just used my skills I learned from the streets, you know what I'm saying? And went into a corporate mindset. You feel me?
Okay. Well, damn, that was a hell of a story. I wasn't expecting that, ChaseMillions. Listen, when Chase said he was chasing millions, he wasn't playing with y'all, okay? He had the girls out here getting it in. I'm not playing with him. That that sounds like a movie. We need Hustle and Flow Part 2. What's going on?
Right. Yeah, that's a movie too. You know,
that sounds like a movie. You might want right, pitch to that. Just give me a little bit of credit. You know, just put my name on there somewhere.
I'll give you a starring role. I got you.
You know, since we talked about this idea on the air, you know. No, but that's one hell of a story, and I'm sure it's in the music. And you know, I think that's what's so dope. You know, with artists, we get to tell those stories. People like look at you, they see you, talk to you, have no idea some of the things that you've gone through, experienced, and how you get to tell those stories to the world. So, okay, cool. All right, bet. So,
could I add another story on that?
Sure,
right?
Go ahead.
So, like, while I was throwing the stripper parties, right, I hired one of my homeboys to be security, right? Because, you know, he had a, you know, licensed weapon and everything. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm marketing the stripper party and I'm trying to get everyone to come through by texting. And so this other guy comes, right? And he's on the way to the stripper party and he calls my friend. It was like, yo, we about to rob this stripper party. And so the guy was like, what are you talking about? What stripper party? And I don't know, I got a text from an unknown number and they shot me the address. So we about to come through. We got the AKs. We about to lay everybody down. You know what I'm saying? And then the friend is cousins with the robber guy. So he was just like, bro, I'm at Chase's stripper party right now doing security. And they matched the numbers up and he realized it was Chase. And he was like, oh, my bad. So these guys were like 5 minutes away. And thank God, you know what I'm saying, I hired, you know, the right person was in my life in order to not have that. Because the guy who was about to come, I know, he know me in the street. That's why he backed up. But at the same time, I know him in the street and it could have been, you know what I'm saying? So that's why that was another sign that I was like, all right, it's cool. Let me focus on the talent that God gave me because, you know, getting it, even though the money was fast, you know what I'm saying, it could get real dark real quick. You feel me?
It gets dark quick. It gets dark quick and it's way more unpredictable. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, it might be fun for people or whatever, but that lifestyle comes with a lot of different things. And that's the key piece that people always forget. Exactly. You know, but I'm glad that you're doing your thing and you know, you gave that energy towards something else because as fun as that lifestyle is, the longer you stay in it, you can get caught up in some mess. And you can tell probably better than me because in that industry that I like to go to the strip club. I like to toss ones pre-corona, but not in there right now. But, you know, I enjoy it, but it's a whole different ball game behind the scenes. Okay, it's a whole different thing. So that's pretty cool. All right, ChaseMillions, that's pretty dope. Glad you putting your energy into the music. You got a story to tell, so we definitely gonna be checking out for that. So I want to get into this record that you have. Tell us a little bit about the record you pushing today.
All right, so pretty much I got 2 records out right now. That's my single. So the first one is called Fun Girl. You know what I mean? And so pretty much, I mean, at the time I was dating a stripper. Right? And she just used to tell me like, yo, I'm a fun girl. And like, once I heard the beat, shout out to KJ the Assassin. He actually did the beat and whatnot. And so the beat, you know, came on and we dropped it in the first night and everything like that. And I mean, it's just a great, fun, high energetic, you know what I'm saying, record. You know what I mean? Recorded it in Silent Sound recording studios in Atlanta, which is Usher Studio and everything like that. And the same engineer who actually engineered for Beyonce. I mean, also, you know, did that record, so we had some professionalism to touch it. His name is Steve, that's the engineer. And then, yeah, man, so once it got put out in Atlanta, we started performing it. One time, man, I was performing, and like 4 girls just rushed up to the stage and just started dancing and everything like that. So it's like a high-energy record, man, and I really rock with it. You know what I mean? So, okay. And then the second record is Sexy Drink. So when I came down to Miami, you know what I mean? I was living like the Miami nightlife, you know what I mean? The palm trees, the sexy women, the breeze, the ocean. It just inspires like that type of vibe. It's like sexy drinks, you know what I mean? Like I was talking to a girl at the bar and she was just like, yo, you know, sexy girls buy sexy drinks. And I was like, you know something, you're right. You know what I mean? So, oh man. So, you know, we just pretty much got a producer to cook it up and just vibe it out. And we got a music video out right now. It's on my YouTube channel and my website, ChaseMillions.com and everything like that. And so, you know, it's picking up steam. You know what I mean? Now, granted, they're both club records and all the clubs are shut down. But at the same time, people are still partying in the house. There's a lot of kickbacks going on. So pretty much the record makes sure that instead of y'all going out to the club, we're going to bring the club to y'all. so y'all can vibe and, turn up and get y'all things popping. You feel me?
Okay, sexy drinks. I like how that sound too.
I know, right?
Bring me a sexy drink. Don't bring me no regular drink. I want one with some sauce on it.
Exactly. You feel the vibes. You feel the vibes.
Yes, I know that's right. So we're gonna get into both records in just a few minutes. But before we do that, I want to first say thank you so much, ChaseMillions, for being such a dope guest on the show today.
Definitely appreciate y'all for having me out and everything. I love the vibe session. I love your energy and everything like that. I mean, your big smile, like you could be a Crest model or something. Go ahead.
Thank you. It's funny because I'm always straight faced, but I love the smile. On my Instagram, I'm straight faced. People think I'm serious, but I do like to laugh.
I mean, I see the playful side of you, but I also see like the business serious side. So you're finding a good balance. You know what I mean? And I like your energy. I mean, and you got dimples too. I'm looking a little closer. Okay. I see you. All right, there you go. I mean, I just like the whole vibes, like the professionalism and your feminine energy. So shouts out to you and everything like that.
Love it. It's all love. It's all love. That's what I love to bring to this show for me personally, because that's the kind of person I am. And I've been on interviews and some people look crazy and some people try to bring out the worst in you. And I know for me, it's like when I have a platform, especially the space that we're in, I'm not on that energy. I'm trying to make it a vibe and really make it a dope platform where people can discover some dope new talent. So it's definitely been a vibe.
All right, exactly. I can hear that. Can't wait till your Dallas audience hears the records, man. I'm super excited. And as soon as all the clubs open up, I'm going to touch Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a high five. And I'm going to hit the stage and cause a blaze. Real talk.
Yes. And bring me my sexy drink while you at it.
I got you. I'm about the bar, baby. I got you.
I love it. So ChaseMillions, please, before we get out of here and play these dope records, tell everybody where they can find you on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that. Where can we find you?
I dig it. So all you got to do is go to Google and put in ChaseMillions and everything will come up. You know what I mean? But make sure you check out the website, ChaseMillions.com. And then my IG is @ChaseMillions. Facebook is Facebook.com/ChaseMillions. And my YouTube channel is YouTube.com/ChaseMillionsTV. So ChaseMillions is the manifestation of ambition. It's not only getting to the money, but the action it takes to get to the money. So we're about action. We're about manifesting ambition and making things happen. You know what I mean? So that's what we're about. ChaseMillions every day, all day.